1220 videos or vlogs or log of my life in a video format. That's a lot, but still there is a kind of dissatisfaction. Almost the majority chunk of my life has been vlogged. I made content out of each and every big aspect of my life, whether it's a downfall, whether it's something bad, whether it's something great, whether I'm getting a new bike, new car, taking it for a repair, for a service, when my kid Naisha was born, if we got a new helmet for ourselves, whether it's a new laptop, it didn't matter. I have to make content out of everything of my life. Actually, if someone wants to make a new Sriman, a clone, they can actually read all of my 1220 videos, feed it into a system that can create human beings, and they can actually clone me. There is that much of information on my YouTube channel. Having a kid at home is not so easy. They'll make hell of a mess. But then there's a bright side to it. Having a kid is definitely fun. You feel more alive because when you see them grow, when you see them learn things, is when you get a lot of pleasure inside. But then it comes with a lot of cost, especially in this 2025, bringing them up in this world, that too in a way that you want personally, putting them in good schools, getting them all the right stuff. It's an expensive deal. And then you'll have to be present as a parent. You have to be a good dad to your kid, and then also handle the entire finances of it and then the emotions of it. Not an easy task. You see what? Anything you do, it has a positive, it has a negative. Whether it's your kid, whether it's your wife, whether it's your life, whether it's a bike, whether it's you. But where is the end? I mean, are we reaching a certain point? I start thinking like this these days. Is there a certain place where I'm going to stop doing all these? I like vlogging. I like capturing things. That is the prime reason that I started vlogging. When I thought one day, when I was working at a job and all that, trying different businesses, the only motive in my life was to get success in terms of money, monetary success, and I couldn't do that with businesses and working for a company. All that I thought that time was I have to make money to sound successful in the society, because unfortunately in the society you're seen as a success only when you have lots of money. That's instilled so much into our brains that we start working towards making money only. But one day I realized that this is not me. At least once I'll forget about making money. That is not my goal. Let's do something that actually matters to me, not my mom, not my dad, not my wife, not the society. And here we are. When you pursue money is when you don't get that. You have to pursue your purpose. Money becomes a byproduct. There are people who focus only on money. They also make a lot of money by focusing only on that, but that's a select few. But in general, for you and me, I think it is better to focus on something else, on your purpose, working on something that you truly admire, truly love, and then money automatically becomes a byproduct. Each and every one of us have a different purpose in our life. You are made to do something else. I'm here to make videos and entertain you people since the last 7 or 8 years. I kind of made my living out of it, and I'm happy with it. I feel satisfied. You're working for a company. Yeah, your purpose is that. Don't feel bad about it if you don't like it. Try different things in your life and try to get out from there if you're hating it. But just think about it once. You don't need to be doing something very big and outstanding. There are some people who are made, whose purpose on this planet, the universe or the God or whatever you believe in, has decided that this guy has to do something to serve the rest of the society. Maybe a construction company like this one, Aparna, or My Home, or ASBL, or whoever it is. These people are making homes, of course, for business, for making profit. They are the people who are making all this so that people like you and me can stay in it. Their purpose is different. Your purpose is different. Just don't belittle yourself and think you should also be like them, or don't compare yourself, because comparison is the thief of joy. By the way, why am I giving you all this gyan right now, all of a sudden? Because today is actually 2-3 days back Diwali ho gaya, but I thought I'll make a vlog which is more conversational. I wanted to talk to you people on a personal level. Oh, talking about Diwali, yes, we also obviously celebrated. Someone's got crackers. Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. What's up, guys? Kaise hai? Well, I hope everyone is doing great. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, friends.
Look what's cooking over here.
Happy Diwali, everyone.
Who did all this?
She's also helping me from that time. I think it's really nice if you involve children, because that's when they pick up all these things. It's so important to make them feel involved, and they'll be busy, plus they'll learn things about our culture.
Oh, absolutely. That's very important. One should be like this at least. Puja is like a kind of a traditional and all that. I am also traditional, but she is more involved into all of these things. If you keep disturbing like this, I can't vlog next. I teach certain things. For example, I taught her how to ride the cycle. Puja teaches her all the culture and all that. Divide and rule. We have to do that.
everything.
Oh yeah, yesterday you made Kalakand, right? Nice. You're disturbing so much.
A small tiffin. Don't shake.
This looks like bought from outside. Pooja made this.
I made it.
Can you make protein version of this?
No. Nisha, be careful.
Very nice, very less sweet.
Thank you.
Add some whey protein in it instead of sugar. With high protein Kalakand, we'll sell it. Now coming back to my 1200 videos. After I upload a video, after I hit that publish, and still the moment I publish the video, the urge is still there. It's like today I get up in the morning, I'm like, what content do I make today? What kind of a vlog do I make today? Should I take the bike out? Should I take the car out? Should I go for a road trip? After churning out 100,000 kilometers on a bike, is there something more I could do? Is it like a burnout? Am I tired? I have absolutely no clue what's going on, but every day there's no fulfillment. After making 1200 videos, when there's no fulfillment, that you still want to do something else in terms of content. I told you, right, I get up every day morning, I come to the kitchen, I'm like, let's make a vlog here. I make my eggs, and then I'm like, let's talk about making eggs. I can show people how to make a sunny side, and then we talk about pumping iron, so maybe I can relate this and that, make a small story about it. This mind has never gone into proper rest. It's always working. That is the main reason I've reduced a lot of videos these days. If you compare to what I used to do before 2022, I used to kind of daily vlog, at least alternate days, at least one vlog used to come. Now I've reduced it because you know what? I do genuinely feel that sometimes doing all these things, I forget to live in that moment. I mean, the pure joy of making a protein shake or making an egg and sitting peacefully and eating it, enjoying that meal has become content. I love making that. There's no complaint for it. But now when I think about it, why do I stress myself so much? I don't even want to call it stress, but it's difficult to explain. I want to make that video. I want to showcase what I'm doing. Why? Because I make a living out of it, to be honest, one thing. Second thing is, storytelling is something I really love. It gives me a high. All these things are good, but then when you become anxious, when there's always anxiety, right? Like even if I want to take my bike out, for example, sometimes I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to take my helmet without any GoPro setup that's hanging in front of me like 300 grams, and then constantly think about what do I talk on the motor vlog today, instead of just living that moment and enjoying my bike ride. That is one of the major reasons when I vlog sometimes, I deliberately, especially if you remember my older videos when I used to do like long rides, while going I would vlog, but while coming back I wouldn't, because I wanted to enjoy the ride as well. Of course, vlogging is an enjoyment. Feeling anxious about it is not the right way to do it. I'm just trying to understand and have a conversation with you people, that I'm just trying to throw my thoughts, because I feel better when I share all these things, right? Maybe all of us are in the same boat. We should not be putting timelines. Next Monday I'll start doing this. Next year, first, New Year onwards, I'll join the gym. I think we have to just do it. Because what I've learned recently from Nisha, like from a kid, is that she did not know how to cycle, and I made an oath to myself. I made a promise to myself that I will teach her how to cycle in 10 days. She couldn't just hold the cycle and walk with it. She would get scared because it falls on her. And today, she's able to do this. Go. That shows the power of your mind. If you give enough time and practice to it, you can do anything. Exposure required. I think that is one of the main reasons I've decided to vlog or make content out of my life whenever I feel like doing it. Instead of thinking too much about it, I just wanted to go with the flow. Because even if I travel with my family, if it's Nisha's first day of school, I really feel like vlogging it, because these are like stories that I would like to save, and then I share it with the world. When I do some personal finances, when I learn something new in terms of investments, or when I move to this community, right? I could help a lot of people understand the upsides and downsides of living in a big community like this, where there are like thousands of apartments. And also in terms of investments, a lot of people got a lot of benefits when I spoke about investments. People who wouldn't invest, who wouldn't even have an idea there's something called investments into stock markets or mutual funds or a SIP. Me making videos about my investment journey, a lot of people got inspired and they started making good portfolios. So all these things are like, I feel good about it. The biggest con of making content, whether you're a YouTuber or not, it doesn't matter. These days, most of us feel tired, right? I want to talk about this specifically. Somehow we're feeling very tired. And I think I kind of think, listen up very closely, I have a solution. I mean, did you guys ever feel like that? Or is it only me who is feeling that I'm trying to find a solution? No. I think majority of us, though we are sleeping well in the night, everything is taken care of. Your diet is good, you work out pretty well, blood reports are perfect. I mean, everything is on point, but why do you feel tired? The simple and the biggest reason, trust me, I'm going to light up your life. This one. This is the culprit. At least for me, removing this out of my life, not completely, but 80% of it in a day has somehow I don't feel that much tired. Maybe it's a placebo effect. I read this somewhere that usage of too much of phone, screen time, especially social media. Phone alone is not the problem. You can use a phone for productivity. Actually, why should you be productive every day? Think about it. Cutting yourself out of social media, I'm not saying completely. The irony is that we are all watching this on social media, on YouTube. Whether it's good for you, bad for you, doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't distinguish between that. The way you're getting involved into a video and using your neurons all the time, your brain is constantly working to analyze that much of information. If you go to my screen time, 19% down from last week. Today is 1 hour 44 minutes. I don't want to remove it completely out of my life because my life depends on it. You see, Instagram, that is one of the biggest culprits. I have reduced it to 9 minutes yesterday. Instant difference. Try this out for 1 week. And I want you guys to come back to this video and comment thank you, because you will not feel tired. Not just Instagram, just complete phone, keep it aside, don't use it. Because I also felt there's a proper reasoning for this. Let me explain. Imagine this is your day. You get up in the morning, let's assume 6 a.m. You wind off by 11 p.m. You have a lot of things to do. 7 a.m. you have to have breakfast. 8 a.m. maybe you have to have a shower. 9 a.m. maybe you have to ride or drive to your office, and so on and so forth. You have to have lunch, you have to have supper, you have to have snacks, you have to meet your friends, you have to meet your boss. Lot of things is jam-packed in your complete day, right? And while surviving your day, there are moments where you have to take the lift, where you have to just stand by the side for a few minutes waiting for someone or waiting at the traffic signal. I mean, there are some small gaps between all these things, right? And in those gaps, what are we doing? Without thinking for a second, take out the phone out, start scrolling, read something. Whether it's good, maybe it's good current affair news, or whether it's like stock market news, whether you're investing, something or the other, your phone goes up. Those small gaps that you have while taking the lift or just while sitting somewhere, taking a coffee sip, having your breakfast, all these gaps that you get for yourself, we are completely involved. We don't want to give that gap. We don't want to give rest to the mind. Complete day is already packed with so many things that you have to do, and all the small gaps that you get where you could take a breather. No, we don't take a breather, we take the phone out. Again, our neurons are firing up to understand the information. I say, just be bored. Boredom is the most important thing that we miss these days. Your brain is the biggest powerhouse. It can consume a lot of calories. It can consume not just calories, but the way you perceive information, the negative news or whatever. It makes you feel bad throughout the day. Though it is not related to you, the negative news, but it can still affect you. In our childhood, we wouldn't have all these distractions. Though we had screen time, like playing video games and all that, but it was minimal, max 2 hours per day. And rest of the time we would go play outside. We had none of these anxiety issues. We did not have all this tiredness feeling. We would be energetic by the end of the day, and we could still continue playing till morning if we were left without sleep. If I think about it now, I really think what I used to do when I was bored. You know what? I remember I used to make things. I even made a small hovercraft out of metal and out of motors that I found in my house. I used to open up things, TVs, VCRs, tape recorders, cameras, though that also consumes a lot of your brain. But still, that's more of cognitive. Now what you're seeing on the phone is not cognitive. It doesn't let you actually work your mind. It's just like doom scroll. There's nothing you're gathering out of it. By the end of 1 hour of scrolling through Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, you understand that you did not understand anything. Constant processing of information, useless information, not cognitive, is what is, I assume, that is what is making us all feel tired. But yes, end of the day, I say. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. In case you did, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, do share, do comment, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog in the next country. I'm not here. I'm going for a very important that I genuinely love doing. Bikes. One of once in a lifetime thing that I'm doing. Anyways, happy Diwali. enough time. Not much. Let's do that. Come. But we have community rule. We have community rules and all that, so we can't 4 or 5 crackers anywhere you want. Okay? There are rules you have to follow.